Hello, hello, all of my fluffies. Today, I thought I would do something not normally, not my normal, something I'm not fond of myself to listen to, but I thought I would do a soft-spoken video. So do forgive me if I keep slipping back to whispering. It's like, it's kind of the default, you know. But I thought today would be kind of fun to yap about my Sonas. So like obviously, you know, Nemo is the main one that you all see, and then, you know, obviously I've been doing more with my account because like I have been very surprised at how much Viscount videos have taken off. Like I'm very grateful, thank you all very much. But like, wow. So I thought like maybe it'd be kind of cool to give you guys like a little insight on like how my characters kind of came to be, and you know what, maybe like what do I do with them, kind of. Especially if like you're maybe newer in the fandom at all, and you know you're like, well, I want to create a persona, but what do I do with it if I don't, you know, get art done of it or a suit or something? But like you can. I mean, I'm a maladaptive daydreamer, like really hardcore, so if I'm not doing something like this with them, you know, I've got like stories and things going on. But I'll start with my OG. I'll try to post a picture because I don't really have anything physical for him. But my original persona, originally Nemo, was just a regular, like, natural colored spotted hyena, and I did give him like a white mohawk and then two different colored eyes and the green mouth, but it was kind of, you know, he was plain, but whatever. But I would say at this point he's my true Sona, because it really is just kind of the embodiment of who I am at my core. And since I had decided to actually make the leap into the fandom and get a fursuit and make the ASMR and everything, when I got commissioned the suit, obviously the original Nemo was not really gonna be, you know, relevant for that anymore. And then also I grew so attached to this suit, I did not really expect to be gripped by the way I was, because like I liked the design, don't get me wrong, I thought it was great, but like it just really, I'm like, wow, for artistic liberty, they nailed this, they nailed who I would like to like be. So I ended up changing names, and Nemo then became Valentine. And Valentine is now my shop mascot, or like my art Instagram mascot. So, yeah, if you go on my Etsy at all, you'll see Valentine everywhere. And you'll get like, I try to do like, different business cards. Like I'll do like a batch of 100 of different ones, and I like changing out the art frequently. So like, especially if I get repeat buyers. But I think it's kind of fun. It makes it like a collectible, like photo card kind of vibe. So that's kind of what I was going for. I thought it was fun. But like all my extra freebie stickers are always like little Valentine designs. So he still is like a representation for me and of me. But he's just kind of relegated to the side to shop mascot. So then that brings us actually to Nemo. So I don't know if I think I did mention his original name back when I first got the suit, and I started making videos in suit. But I originally named him Miami, as in like Miami Nights, because the prompt I gave for the Artistic Liberty Commission was just like sunset colors, and I was thinking like, yeah, like sunset synthwave, it's perfect. And that's, you know, this is what I got. And then, you know, obviously, like I said, I switched characters around, and then switched names, and then this became Nemo officially. And I do want to show some things I got, because I did a couple commissions recently, like this year especially. I got this amazing art from Absolute Creature Vibes. this specific print, like canvas print though, I went through Vistaprint for it because they had like a sale, so I was like, I will give it a shot. I'm actually very happy with the print quality on this. It's very nice. So if you want canvas prints for a reasonable price, Vistaprint. But I saw that they had their commissions open, and I was like, oh yes, their style is so fun. I love it. So like, it's just, they really captured Nemo's essence, I think. Because well, like, Valentine is very meant to be me. Nemo is obviously meant to be who I wish I could be, and I would like to portray more. So he's much more like happy, fun-loving, a little more extroverted than me. A lot more. We're working on that. But yeah, I thought like with all the art I'm commissioning, I should actually like get it printed out, or like print out some way or another and put up on my walls. Because like it's nice having it, but like I'd like to actually look at everything a little more. So this was really fun. They're also really nice to work with. Oh no. I also I got lucky and I was able to commission Miles Saber for a badge, and like, look at him. Look. It looks so freaking cool. I love this. I love this so much. I used because I just recently got a laminator, but I used a badge printing service on Etsy, and it's got like all my info on there. But like, again, they were an absolute joy to work with, and this was really cool because like, I mean, yeah, of course I can draw. I can draw myself and print it out, but that's one thing I really like about the fandom is how much everybody likes to support other artists. And like, even though you're an artist and you can draw yourself and everything, like, you still support others to get like a badge made or something. I think that's really cool. I'm definitely have to make a video with like specific fandom triggers like this. I think that'd be kind of cool. Where'd the keychain go? There we go. Tunnel vision in the mouth. So I made him last year. I think I have shown him off. If not, I definitely did in some shorts. But I wanted to prototype making little plushies for my shop, for people's personas, and I did do a few. They're really fun. I love it. I love working with people's like personas and making art of them, but it just like, the amount of details I put on these guys is a lot. So like, trying to scale them to this size, and I don't glue anything. This is all 100% hand sewn and hand sewn. So like, every single little spot. So like, I love it, but it became a little too time consuming, and I had to like stop for a while, so I might offer them back, I don't know, but yeah, I thought this was really fun though. Just like to have a little pocket version of your Sona to bring around. So like, it's kind of cool having like my own little plushies with my Sona too. I'd like to commission some at some point, but we'll see. So then I did, because I use Furry for a lot of my stuff, my merch, so I had little keychains made just to see how they would turn out. And they're fun. I do like it. So like, I do have like at least one or two of these I think to hand out at the con, and it's something I wouldn't mind having like more of made for funsies. But then I had gotten a commission from M Doodles on Instagram, and I love this art so much. If you remember, it was my profile pic for a hot minute, but like, oh, it's so cute. I love it. So, because like, they gave me the transparent PNG for the art, and I was like, oh, I don't like, it's not really like wall worthy, but I can have standees made. So I thought that would be really cool. So that really fun. So I've got some Viscount art that I commissioned recently, and I want to get experimental with the standees and see what I can do with that. I think that'll be really fun. Well, we'll see if I'd use Grace. I might go through like Woocry because some of theirs is a little more. Like I feel like their custom options are a lot more intensive. So for Viscount, I did. Like I'll have to post them like on here as well because I've had several commissions that I got for him, and the one I got from Putrid Hound is unfreaking believable. Oh my gosh. Again, a delight to work with. They sent me so many whips and everything for it, but like blew me out of the water. That needs to get like a good quality print for it because like it needs to be like somewhere in my library in a nice spot. But of course, going with my keychain route, I also had a little Viscount made. So that was cool. Of course, I have stickers that I'll be handing out at Anthrocon as well. But that was really cool. But so on top of my other commissions I'd gotten, Guru Harpy on Instagram had commissions open, and I got a badge from them. And like, first of all, look at this. Look at this. This thing is freaking huge. It's like almost literally an entire sheet of paper. And I didn't know for physical badges, because I was just kind of like, well, I mean, you do really great art, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, I don't have a laminator, so, yeah, they do digital, but I'd rather they'd be able to just, like, laminate and send it to me. I didn't know a physical badge meant that they would use traditional media. So, first of all, holy crap, oh my gosh. I lost it when they showed me this, and I lost it again when I opened the package, but it's watercolor. So, like, they drew the whole thing digitally and then transferred it to paper, and then freaking watercolored all of this. Like, this is amazing. Had I known they would do that, like, I probably would have chosen a more colorful Sona because, like, that would have been so cool. But I cannot wait to use this at Anthrocon. This is freaking amazing. So, that's cool as hell. Okay, so I just, like hit me that I got, like, really excited about, like, showing things. But let me back it up and back to yapping about Nemo. So, like I said, here's an artistic liberty, and, you know, sunset colors was my only stipulation. And it's, like I said, just the amount that I've really connected to, like, this design for a character is crazy. But I absolutely love them, and I really love how it's just become such a different and important part of my life. Like, I really feel like getting this fursuit and joining the community has really given me just something that I didn't have that I always kind of wanted. It's kind of hard to put into words. But it's just, my favorite part, I think, is that I am able to just truly be and express myself in any and every way that I want to. And, you know, like, the standard, as long as it's not hurting anyone or offensive or anything, like, everyone's cool with it. You know, it's, you know, maybe this style isn't for somebody, you know, maybe Viscount's someone else's style or vibe more, but, like, it's just the fact that I get so much, like, love and support no matter what I'm doing is it's amazing. Because I've even had friends who've, like, not really, like, supported me like that. And, like, any time that I am reading comments from you guys on videos. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I get a lot of support and everything from my friends and from my boyfriend, but, like, it's still crazy to me that I get comments like the kind I leave on ASMR videos. Just knowing that I have that impact is why I did this in the first place. It's, why I started making ASMR videos, and it's very deeply fulfilling in ways I never really expected. Because, making a positive impact on someone's life like that it's more than I could have asked for. And I really hate that a lot of furries just get hate for being what we are. Especially when we're doing things like this, like making ASMR videos, just drawing fun pictures, or creating art. Just generally being good people and helping other people. And it's just like, I'm sick of people, just having those thoughts about us when it's like, I'm literally here making videos in my library, dude, to, like, help people sleep. Like, I'm just doing it with an animal head on. That's literally all there is to it. Like, it's not something deeper. It's not something evil or wicked. It is what it is. I guess, like, on that note, too, so I created Viscount. Well, like I said in my video, like, showing off my suit for him in the first place that I made. I really love that style, like the kimono style mat heads. And once I created the character, though, it's just, he's definitely a deeper embodiment of me. Like, he's definitely that, like, kind of sassy, edgy, like, darker part of me. Because, like, it's like, my wardrobe is so out there. Like, I've got, like, very cottagecore, like, cutesy dresses and things. And then I have kind of more, like, punk, like, tank tops for days. Jeans and t-shirt, or, like, the just spike chokers and things. And then I have, like, the very, like, the gothic Lolita, romantical kind of, like, shirts with all the ruffles and frills and things. And a lot of the styles don't really, like, fit Nemo, I don't think. Like, just due to color palette and just style. But they definitely fit Viscount. And I love... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys didn't hear that. That bass going by. Part of one of our roads nearby is closed, so everybody's coming by my house, and I hate it. Anyway, being able to express myself with that and have it, like, vibe with Viscount better is just it's so refreshing. But he also kind of is, like, the embodiment and, like, culmination of the negative things I've gotten, like, especially when I had that issue with my now ex-friend, who, like, thinks I'm a Satanist, and it's like, thinks I'm a fucking complete, like, freaking nightmare, like, creature thing because I like wearing fursuits. So it's just like no. You're very wrong about me. And again, nothing wrong with Satanism, because it's not what people think it is. But it's just like it's very. I felt very connected to that. The piece, the art piece, the Fallen Angel, the one where Lucifer is, like, has his hand out and he's crying after the fall. And I lost my headphone. Just kind of that, like, being betrayed by someone you were, someone that cared about you, and who was supposed to care about you, because, like, you were best friends, like, you're supposed to just be there for each other. And, she judged me unfairly, completely wrong. And it did hurt. So that's kind of why I made Viscount a demon and everything, is because like that's how it feels. It feels like I was demonized just for existing, just for daring to have an alternative hobby and different religious beliefs. Because like I said, like I am very very pagan. That's not new. So creating Viscount for that is very very refreshing, and it's just it's nice to be able to express that. And like I know like a lot of furry fandom artists are like okay with gore and everything, so like I do have like gore okay for Viscount. It's like you may abuse him, please abuse the boy. And like with the Future Hound piece, like it's just like, oh, you captured it. You captured the inside feelings without me having to like give you direction. Because when I gave them direction for that, it was like kind of like more like an artistic freedom experimental piece, and I just was like, hey, it's this character, something with swords, gore okay, and then they bam made magic happen. So that was really cool. I really like that. Oh my gosh, I am sorry. I got new headphones and these are absolutely horrible for staying in. Wow. Anyway, so it's kind of like the deeper meanings on those. So my last like sort of Sona but like OC is of course Keys, my baby. I really love to get a fursuit of him made, because like getting something with like a moving jaw and being able to walk around dressed as like my favorite stuffed animal would be it would be otherworldly. But I love this freaking plushie so much, you guys. I cannot express to you how much I love this guy. Like just the second I saw him I needed him, and then like when I opened the box when I got him, I just he completed a part of me. But like not only like drawing him myself, I've been able to like commission some art of him. I did get I got Violet Magician on Instagram to make me this unbelievable shadow box, and it lights up. Holy shit, look at this. It's so freaking cool. But like it's just, I love it so much. Just the layers, the details. It's absolutely beautiful. But like I love having a piece of Keys art in every room of the house. And like that's kind of why I made Keys like a rep sheet and Sonas and everything. It's just like so when I commission art of him it'll be easier. Because like I have free will. I can commission art of my favorite stuffed animal. So I've been doing that and it's very fulfilling. I absolutely love it. But that's kind of it for that, for Keys. It's just it's very basic, and it's just because I love this stuffed animal so dang much that I needed to make him real at some point. Like a posable art doll of him for photos outside would be so fun, but like a suit would be great. I think dream maker for a Key suit would be stuffed tail fursuits, because I think they have such a cute vibe. I absolutely love it. One day. I should do that though. I should make like a list of dream suit makers to do versions of my suits. I think that would be really cool. Beauty the Base for Viscount would be amazing. Oh my gosh, I would love it so much. But we'll see. That's all very, very future, if at all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry, I had the soft-spoken. Like, this is how I wish my voice sounded most of the time when I'm doing soft-spoken. But, like, I get that really gravelly voice. Like, if you've heard me in real life, like, unfortunately, this is just how my voice sounds. Like, I have to really make an effort to kind of keep it soft and light, and it's definitely not that easy. So I hope I wasn't too grating to listen to for all of this. But of course, as always, thank you all so much for listening to me. Yep. I hope you at least found it entertaining, if anything, maybe a little insightful. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.